Welcome to KIT203 ICT Project Management and Modelling. This is our exam and revision lecture. In today's lecture, we'll look at the structure of the exam and what's on the exam so that you know what to study. This is the structure of the exam. It's a 2-hour closed book exam. You don't get to take anything good in except a non-programmable calculator. You get 15 minutes reading time and you should read the exam because someone will be there during reading time. After that, it's harder to get help. There are 8 questions. Each question is worth 15 marks. That means you can work at 1 mark per minute if that works for you. It's easy to pass. It is much harder to get an HD. So bring a watch, and when your 15 minutes for a question is over, then stop and move on to the next question. If you write the perfect HD answer for one question and then miss the last 2 questions on the exam, it's not a good strategy. If you find that you have spare time at the end of the exam, go back through and improve your answers. There are questions from most topics from this semester. On the day, if you are late for the exam or if you missed the exam, let me know. Send me an email and go straight to the exam room. You won't get extra time if you are late, but if you miss the exam, sometimes there are things that we can do to help and sometimes there aren't. But if you don't ask, you're not going to have a good time. Okay, now I'm going to give you some hints on what you need to study for this exam. My intention is that this is not a memory exam. I'll try to tell you in the questions what the stuff you need to remember is. You need to show me that you understand what you're talking about. And you're going to start with entrepreneurship. You'll need to understand how the actions of a successful entrepreneur can be supported through ICT and know how these attributes help to make entrepreneurs successful. You'll need to know what the phases of design thinking are about, and you'll need to work out how these phases try to meet the needs of users. You'll need to have an understanding of methods used to gather requirements, as well as what makes them useful or not. You'll need to know about modeling, why we do it, and presented with a diagram, you'll need to interpret it, or presented with data, you'll need to diagram it and then interpret it. You'll need to know about the different types of costs, what they mean for project management and project managers. You'll need to know about different ways of dealing with risks and some examples of these. You'll need to understand the principles of modern quality management and the repercussions of not doing these things. And you'll need to understand the values in the Agile Manifesto and how they differ from the traditional way of doing things. If you get a chance, and I know how many chances there are when you're trying to study, please do your evaluates. They're really important for fixing this unit. This unit has had a refurb for this semester and some things are still a bit broken. Thank you for helping me out with them. I've popped old exams up onto Milo. Please have a look at them. They are definitely worth a look. I'm not giving you any answers, but you can ask me whatever questions you like. I'm only going to be available until the 31st of May, so ask your questions before then. Please check your grades to make sure that I've marked everything that you have submitted. Email before the 31st of May if you have any concerns. After that, I'll deal with them after I return on the 14th of June. Good luck, people, and I hope I won't have you in my class again because I'm not teaching any third year units. Okay, see ya.